Moochies, welcome to the channel if you're new, or if you're not, I'm Alicia and I'm stoked you're here. Fall is upon us and I know many of you are getting busy this time of year, and today I have got some meals that take only 15 to 20 minutes to whip up, making them great for weeknights. I am sharing salmon and beef stovetop burgers, as well as seared scallops, which are easier than you might think. I have paired all of them with an easy and healthy side dish for a well-rounded meal that will be ready to serve in no time. All the protein I'm using today I got through ButcherBox. They are sponsoring today's video and I seriously love them. They are a meat subscription box company providing high quality meat that you can trust directly to your door. It comes frozen and carefully packed in an insulated box. The service has changed my life, especially over the last year as I've been getting to the grocery store less than ever. This makes it so easy and the free shipping is a plus. But most importantly, I can trust the quality that they are giving me without stressing about what I'm getting at the store and not really knowing. Everything that they include is free of antibiotics and added hormones and is humanely raised. Right now, I am able to offer you seriously the best deal they offer, and they only do it once a year. It's ground beef for life. This is actually the deal that I personally signed up for over a year ago, and so I have had 2 pounds of ground beef for free added to my box every single time it has been delivered. That is butcherbox.com/mindovermunch if you want to jump on it. Let's get this started with our first dinner, a salmon burger. And these are one of my favorite ButcherBox items. The patties are pre-made and seasoned with only what's needed, wild caught, so you're getting all of those omega-3s. And the best part is that they are frozen and you cook them directly from frozen, so no thawing required. It doesn't get easier than that for a weeknight. I usually do it on the stove. I just get a skillet heated with a little oil over medium-high, and it goes on for 4 to 5 minutes on each side. This can also be done on the grill just the same, or you can actually do these in the oven for a few minutes longer too. While it's going, I whip up a quick sriracha mayo as a topping. It's just your favorite mayo, sriracha, and lime juice. Boom! That took about 10 seconds. What else can we do while we wait? How about a side salad? My quick weeknight salad is just greens, cherry tomatoes, and sunflower seeds. If I have time, I will sometimes add grated carrot, cucumber, avocado, but the bare minimum works because what makes this side salad shine is actually the dressing. It is a white cheddar dressing that I can literally put on anything and it makes it taste good. I think I actually shared this a couple of weeks ago. I whip this up and leave it in my fridge so it's ready to go. It is just sour cream or Greek yogurt, mayo, extra virgin olive oil, white cheddar cheese, Parmesan, lemon juice, a splash of water or milk, mustard, garlic, which is optional, and a green onion stalk, and salt and pepper to taste. That just gets blended until creamy, adjusting with liquid to get your desired consistency. Holy moly, this is good on even the simplest salad. Sometimes I literally just put it on greens. I also prefer to toss salads in the dressing because I want that dressing on every single bite. Also, it helps me just use what I need without overdoing it. Okay, so the side salad is done, the salmon burger is done, the sriracha mayo goes on top of the burger, a little garnish for flavor and prettiness, and boom, 15-minute dinner. Healthy, colorful, and so satisfying. It tastes fresh and flavorful. It actually has a burger texture and doesn't taste like it was frozen at all. The sriracha mayo has a totally bearable kick to it, and it pairs perfectly with the salmon. And then you can cool off with a bite of that savory, cheesy salad. Delicious. Okay, next I want to show you how easy it is to cook scallops with a simple veggie saute. A lot of people are intimidated by them, but they're so quick and easy and a really great source of protein. So there's nearly 6 grams of protein per ounce of scallops, and they're wild caught, as all of ButcherBox's seafood is. I am actually starting with bacon, which pairs really well with, well, everything. I cook up a few slices and then I'm going to save half of the bacon fat to cook the scallops in. But first, let's do the veggie saute. In the heated pan with the bacon fat, I add in some chopped onion for a minute or 2, and then some sliced mushrooms and butternut squash cubes. Oops! It happens. I cut the squash small because they'll cook up faster that way, keeping my cook time lower for a busy weeknight. I also like the texture of the smaller cubes. I cover to help cook and steam more quickly, and once those have softened and reduced, after 7 to 8 minutes or so, I add in some spinach. Now, it looks like a lot, but trust me, it is going to wilt to almost nothing, and it only takes a minute. Now, because that bacon is cured with salt, there's no sugar in ButcherBox bacon, by the way, and it's Whole30 approved. I don't need to add any salt though, and so I just add a dash of pepper and a splash of coconut aminos, which is optional, but I think the flavor pairs just perfectly with these ingredients. And don't forget to chop up your bacon and throw that into the mix too. That side dish is done, so let's finish with the scallops. They literally take 3 minutes. First, make sure that they're thawed and pat down with a paper towel. I actually like to let them sit for a couple of minutes in the paper towel because the drier that they are, the better they'll sear. I can wipe out that same pan, add the rest of the bacon fat, which is going to add so much flavor, and heat the pan over medium-high to high so that it's really, really hot and almost smoking. That is the time to add the scallops on and season with pepper or salt if your cooking fat doesn't already have it, and then don't move them. Just let them sit and brown for 1 to 2 minutes and that's it. For me, 90 seconds is usually perfect, and then flip to reveal a beautiful brown and crisp sear. Let them go for another 1 to 2 minutes and season as desired. That's it, that's literally it. I finish it off with the zest and juice of a lemon and some fresh herbs, maybe a couple of sesame seeds, and I always feel so impressed with myself after I make this meal. It looks sort of fancy, it was fast, it's healthy and satisfying. I've got carbs, protein, and fat in one meal that's super flavorful, and all of these factors also make me a lot more mindful when I eat the meal, so I'm paying more attention and appreciating my efforts. You have got to try it for yourself. We are finishing with a beef burger and some carrot fries. Carrot fries will only take 15 to 20 minutes in the oven, so they're great for a weeknight, but make sure that you set some time aside to cut them up. Once you've got your sticks, toss them in oil with your favorite seasonings. I went with paprika, onion powder, and salt. I find that putting them on a baking rack on a tray helps the air to circulate and make sure that they aren't touching so that there's space between each. Cooking one tray in the oven at a time will help them to crisp up. I have time to do the burger while those are cooking. I am using ground beef that I got for free in my box, but ButcherBox does sell burger patties too if you want to add them to your custom box. I make up my patties, and I have found that the key to a good burger is not to overwork the meat. Add a little dimple in the center to help reduce shrinkage and doming when it cooks, and for flavor, simple salt and pepper is all you need. I only add that once I have the patty formed. ButcherBox beef is high quality and delicious as it's 100% grass-fed and pasture-raised. Honestly, you won't need to add anything else. Get the pan nice and hot. You want it to sizzle when you add the patty. Now, here's a tip. Sometimes I will cook the burgers in bacon fat too, and that is always a tasty choice. Cook over medium-high heat. I like a medium rare burger, so about 6 minutes total. Flipping halfway is great for me, but go up to 7 to 8 minutes for medium or 9 minutes for medium well. This will also depend on how big your patties are. If you want a cheeseburger, duh, then add that right when you flip the burger so that it melts. Feel free to serve it with a lettuce wrap, but I have been about the bun lately, and the toasted bun at that. I just add a little bit of butter to the bun, add it to the heated pan, and in a minute or so, it will be crisp and lightly golden with a little bit of browning so that it adds to that deliciousness and also the appreciation. My meal is done, and it was pretty darn easy if I do say so myself. I added some of that same sriracha mayo dip on top of this burger too, and with this meal, I get the fun of eating fries while also getting my veggies in. Carrots are already firm and substantial, so they hold their form really well as fries, and really, since they just need to get tender enough to bite through easily, they can take less time than trying to get a really crispy potato fry. It's so fun, and if you usually think of a homemade burger and fries as a weekend meal, think again. Well, that is a wrap on some quick weeknight dinners. I hope that you can try them out, and I highly recommend trying out ButcherBox. They are seriously an amazing company. I have been so impressed, and honestly, you do not want to pass up on the free ground beef for life deal while you can, and use the link in my description to get it. It's butcherbox.com/mindovermunch. Let me know which of these recipes you're most excited to try, and what else you'd like to see. If you do try any of these out, tag me on social. I hope you all have a great rest of your week and weekend. I'll be back next week with a brand new episode, and remember, it's all a matter of mind over munch.